My dear students, in previous lecture I have completed up to Mendeleev's periodic law. Today I am going to explain this modern periodic law and long form of periodic table. So that Mendeleev's periodic law, it was based on atomic weight. That Mendeleev arranged the elements in the increasing order of their atomic weights. But at some places that law was violated. It is not valid. Argon, potassium, cobalt, nickel, tellurium, iodine, thorium, protactinium. He arranged the elements in the increasing order of their atomic weights. But if we take these four pairs, argon, potassium, atomic weight of argon 40, for potassium 39. Atomic weight decreases. So in remaining places also. At these four places, instead of increasing atomic weight decreases. These four pairs are called anomalous pairs. Anomalous pairs or inverted pairs. Anomalous pairs are inverted pairs. That's why it was rejected. In the beginning of 20th century, Moseley discovered a new property of element. In the beginning of 20th century, Moseley discovered a new property of element by using this equation. Root nu is equal to A into Z minus B. By using this equation, he discovered a new property of element called atomic number. Root nu is equal to A into Z minus B. This nu is a frequency of X-rays, Z is atomic number, A and B are constants. This nu is frequency of the X-rays, Z is atomic number, A and B are constants. This equation is called Moseley's equation. So after discovery of that atomic number, Mendeleev's periodic law was modified as modern periodic law. After discovery of atomic number, Mendeleev's periodic law was modified as modern periodic law. That modern periodic law is the physical and chemical properties of the elements are periodic functions of their atomic numbers. The physical and chemical properties of the elements are periodic functions of their atomic numbers. That means from element to element, as atomic number increases, that physical and chemical properties will change and will repeat at certain intervals, will repeat at certain regular intervals. The physical and chemical properties of the elements are periodic functions of their atomic numbers. That modern periodic table contains 7 periods and 18 groups. Horizontal rows are called periods, vertical columns are called groups. Horizontal rows are called periods. There are 7 periods. Vertical columns are called groups. There are 18 groups. This modern periodic table was constructed by Niels Bohr based on Aufbau principle. That Aufbau principle is differentiating electron first enters into the orbital having less energy. That Aufbau principle is differentiating electron first enters into the orbital having less energy. Differentiating electron is nothing but last entering electron. Last entering electron is called differentiating electron. See here, there are 7 periods and 18 groups. If we take first orbit, this first orbit contains only S subshell. First orbit contains only S subshell. That S subshell contains only one orbital. First orbit contains only S subshell. S subshell contains only one orbital. This orbital can accommodate 2 electrons. Hence, first period contains only 2 elements, hydrogen and helium. In the first period, the orbitals filled are only 1s is filled. That 1s can accommodate 2 electrons. It is called very short period or shortest period. First period is called very short period or shortest period. Next, if we take second orbit, that second orbit contains s and p subshells, 2s and 2p, 2s and 2p. This can accommodate 2 electrons, 2p. This p subshell contains 3 orbitals. This and all we'll discuss in atomic structure. P subshell contains 3 orbitals. Each orbital can accommodate 2 electrons. Then here total number of electrons 8. 2s, 2s and 2p. Total number of electrons 2 plus 6 8. Then second period contains 8 elements. Second period contains 8 elements. They are lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon. Next, third period. Take third orbit. In this third orbit, 3s, 3p and 3d are there. First orbit contains only s subshell. Second orbit contains s and p subshells. Third orbit contains s, p, d subshells. 3s, 3p, 3d. This can accommodate 2 electrons. This can accommodate 6 electrons. This can accommodate 10 electrons. Total 2 plus 6 plus 10, 18. But after 3p is filled, 3s, after 3p is filled, differentiating electron does not enter into this 3d orbital. After 3p is filled, differentiating electron does not enter into this 3d orbital. Differentiating electron enters into 4s orbital. Because already I have explained, it was constructed by Niels Bohr based on Aufbau principle. That Aufbau principle is among the available orbitals, differentiating electron first enters into the orbital having less energy. That relative energies of the orbitals can be determined by using n plus L rule. Relative energies of the orbitals can be determined by using n plus L rule. N is principal quantum number, L is azimuthal quantum number. If we take 3d and 4s, for 3d orbital, this n plus L value, n value 3, 3 plus. For d, L value, see SPDF, L value 0, 1, 2, 3. This and all we will discuss in atomic structure, no need to worry here. For SPDF orbitals, L value 0, 1, 2, 3. For 3d, L, n plus L value 3 plus 2. For d, L value is 2, 3 plus 2, 5. For 4s, 4 plus 0, 4 only. Among 3d and 4s orbitals, 4s orbital has less n plus L value, then 4s orbital has less energy. According to Aufbau principle, differentiating electron first enters into the orbital having less energy. Relative energies of the orbitals can be determined by using this n plus L rule. N plus L value less means less energy, n plus L value more means more energy. So after 3p is filled, differentiating electron does not enters into these 3d orbitals. Differentiating electron is nothing but last entering electron. After 3p is filled, differentiating electron does not enters into 3d orbitals. Differentiating electron enters into these 4s orbitals. That's why third period also contains 8 elements. 3s, 3p orbitals are filled. 3s, 3p are filled. Here third orbit contains d orbitals, but third period does not contains d block elements. Third orbit contains d orbitals, but in the third period there is no d block elements. So in the third period, 3s, 3p are filled, 2 plus 6, 8. They are sodium, magnesium, aluminum, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, argon. First period contains only 2 elements because in the first period only 1s is filled, 2 elements. In the second period 2s and 2p are filled, 2 plus 6, 8. This is called short period. or first short period. This is shortest period. Short period, this is also short period. This is first short period, this is second short period. Next, fourth one. 3s 3p, after that 4s, after 4s, after this 4s is filled, now differentiating electron enters into these 3d orbitals. After 4s is filled, differentiating electron enters into 3d orbitals. So after 4s, 3d, next 4p, 4s, 3d, next here 4p is there na, 4p, 4p, 4s, 3d, 4p, 2 plus 10 plus 6, 18. This is called long period. So here sodium, potassium, calcium, 4s is filled. This S can accommodate 2 electrons, na? 2 elements. Next 3d. D subshell can accommodate 10 electrons, na? So here 10 elements are there. Scandium, titanium, vanadium, chromium, manganese, ferrous, cobalt, nickel, copper, zinc. 3d is filled. After 3d, 4p. Gallium, germanium, arsenic, selenium, bromine, krypton. 4s, 4s, 3d, 4p. Next, fifth period. 5s, 4d, 5p, 18. Long period. This period is also called long period. Rubidium, strontium, yttrium, zirconium, niobium, molybdenum, technetium, ruthenium, rhodium, palladium, silver, cadmium, indium, tin, antimony, tellurium, iodine, xenon. 5s, 4d, 5p. Next, sixth period. 6s, 6s, cesium, barium, 6s is filled. After 6s, differentiating electron enters into 4f orbitals. After 6s, 4f. In one element, differentiating electron enters into d orbitals only. After lanthanum, cerium to lutetium. These are F-lock elements. Cerium to lutetium. 6s, 4f, next 5d. Lanthanum, hafnium, tantalum, tungsten, rhenium, osmium, iridium, platinum, gold, mercury. 5d is filled. Next 6p. Thallium, lead, bismuth, polonium, astatine, radon. 6p is filled. Here 2 plus 14 plus 10 plus 6. Total 32 elements. This is longest period or very long period. 32 elements are there. Next, seventh period. Francium, radium, 7s is filled. 7s is filled. After 7s, 5f. But in one element, differentiating electron enters into d orbitals, that is 6d orbital. Afterwards, thorium to lawrencium. 14 elements are there here. Cerium to lutetium, these are called lanthanides. Thorium to lawrencium, these are called actinides. LR, actinides. 7s, 5f, next 6d. Actinium, rutherfordium, so many elements are there. Here in 3d series, last element is copernicium, the last element is oganesson, OG. 7p. Here also 32 elements are there. Very long period. First period contains only 2 elements, hydrogen, helium. Very short period or shortest period. Second period. In the second orbit, 2s and 2p are filled. That's why second period contains 8 elements. 2s, 2p. 2s2, 2p6, 8 elements. 8 elements are there. Short period or first short period. In the third period, 3s and 3p are filled. Here 3s, 3p, 3d is also there, but 3d is not filled. Only 3s and 3p are filled. Only 3s and 3p are filled. So 3s and 3p, 8 elements. 8 elements. Short period or second short period. Next, fourth period, 4s. After 4s, 3d. After 4s, 3d. 4s, 3d, 1 to 10. 3d, 1 to 10. Next, 4p. 4p, 1 to 6. 4s, 3d, 4p. Total 18 elements. So, long period. Our first long period. Next, fifth period. 5s, 4d, 5p, 5p are filled. Here total 18. These orbitals can accommodate 18 electrons. That's why fifth period contains 18 elements. 18 elements are there. Long period. This is also long period or second long period. Next, sixth period. In the sixth period, these orbitals are filled. 6s, 4f, 5d, 6p are filled. All these orbitals can accommodate 32 electrons. That's why sixth period contains 32 elements. 6s, 4f 1 to 14, 5d 1 to 10, 6p 1 to 6. 6s, 6s, 4f, 5d, 5d, next 6p. Total 32 elements. Longest period or very long period. Seventh period. 7s, 5f, 6d, 7p. 7s, 5f, 6d, 7p. In NCERT it is given like that. This is incomplete period, but recently all the elements also discovered. Nihonium, flerovium, moscovium, livermorium, tennessine, oganesson recently discovered. That's why this is not incomplete period. This is also complete period. So see, every period starts with alkali metal and ends with inert gas, except this first period. Hydrogen is not alkali metal, except the first period. So every period starts with alkali metal and ends with noble gas or inert gas. Lithium. First element is lithium. Last element is neon. Third period, sodium, ends with argon. Fourth period starts with potassium, ends with krypton. Fifth period starts with rubidium, ends with xenon. Sixth period starts with cesium, ends with radon. Seventh period starts with francium and ends with oganesson. Oganesson, recently discovered element. So except this first period, every period starts with alkali metal and ends with inert gas. Or every period starts with the first A group element. These are first A group elements. Ends with 0 group elements. Atomic numbers. See 1, 2, 3, 3 to 10, 11 to 18, 11 to 18, 19. Potassium atomic number is 19, 20, 21 to 30. These are D block elements. 3D1 to 3D10. These are also called 3D series elements. 3D series elements. Scandium to zinc. 21 to 30. 30 to 36. 37. Rubidium atomic number is 37. 38. 39 to 48. 4D series elements. In that 4D series, first element is yttrium, last element is cadmium. 39 to 48. 48 plus 6, 54. Xenon atomic number is 54. Next 55, 56, 57. This is not 58. 55, 56, 57. This is not 58. 58 to 71. These are lanthanides. 58 to, this is atomic number 58. 58, it should be 71. 58 to 71. So it should be 72. That element is hafnium. 72. It should be 80. 72, 80. 80 plus 6, 86. Radon, atomic number should be 86. Next 87, 87, 88, 89. This is not 90. 90 to 103. These are actinides. 90 to 103. Next 104. Rutherfordium. It should be 112, 118. So in the first period, first element atomic number is 1, last element atomic number is 2. In the second period, first element atomic number is 3, last element atomic number is 10. In third period, first element atomic number is 11, last element atomic number is 18. In the fourth period, first element atomic number is 19, last element atomic number is 36. 19, 20, 20 plus 10, 30, 30 plus 6, 36. Here 19, 20, these are d block elements. D subshell can accommodate 10 electrons. That's why here 10 elements are there. 20 plus 10, 30. P subshell can accommodate 6 electrons. P subshell, if we take P subshell, it can accommodate 6 electrons. So 36, 37, 19 to 36. D block elements start from fourth period. Here in the third orbit only d orbitals are there. In the third orbit only d orbitals are there, but in the third period there is no d block elements. In the third orbit only d orbitals are there. D orbitals are there, but in the third period there is no d block elements. D block elements start from fourth period. Scandium to zinc. They are also called 3D series elements. Scandium to zinc. Atomic number 21 to 30. Next, the fifth period. First element is rubidium. 37, 38, 39, 39 to 48. 48 plus 6, 54. So, in fifth period, first element is rubidium, last element is xenon. First element atomic number is 37, last element atomic number is 54. In that fifth period, 4D series elements are there. In the fifth period, 4D series elements are there. First element is yttrium, last element is cadmium. Atomic numbers 39, 48. 39, 48. Plus 6, 54. Next, sixth period. First element is cesium. Atomic number 55. 55, 56, 57, 6s1, 6s2. After 6s is filled, then differentiating electron enters into 4f orbitals, 58 to 71. These are called lanthanides. These are called lanthanides. In that lanthanides, first element is cerium, last element is lutetium. Atomic numbers 58 to 71. Next 72. 80. So in 3D, 4D, 5D. In 5D series, first element is lanthanum, last element is mercury. In 5D series, first element is lanthanum, last element is mercury. Atomic number 57, 80. In 6th period, last element atomic number is 86. 7th period, first element is francium. Atomic number is 87, 87, 88, 89, 90 to 103. After 7s, see 5F series elements. First element is thorium, last element is lawrencium. Atomic numbers 90 to 103. Next 104, 112, 118. So 7th period contains 7s, 5f, 6d and 7p orbitals. In that 7th period, first element atomic number is 87, last element atomic number is 118. First period is francium, first element is francium, last element is oganesson. That 7th period contains 6d series elements. In that 6d series elements, first element is actinium, last element is copernicium. Cn means Cn, copernicium. Next, 7th period also contains 5f series elements. In that 5f series elements, first element is thorium, last element is lawrencium. 90 to 103. This is about modern periodic table. First period is very short period or shortest period. Second period is short period. See, first period contains only 2 elements. Only 2 elements, very short period or shortest period. Second period, short period. This is also short period. Or first short period, second short period. Fourth period, long period. This is also long period. Or first long period, second long period. Longest period, because 32 elements are there. Even here also 32 elements are there. In NCERT book, it is given that incomplete period, because at that time all the elements are not discovered but recently discovered. So this is not incomplete period. Now this is not incomplete period. Here also 32 elements are there. This is about modern periodic table.